Namaste. In this video, we'll be seeing the different types of second person pronouns in Hindi. What are its differences and when it is used in which context, and what is its conjugation with respect to the verb to be. And we'll also be seeing the different second person pronouns with examples. So if you're new here, I'm Hema Malini. I'm a Hindi spoken language coach. I give Hindi online lessons and I also make videos relating to Hindi grammar, Hindi vocabulary, and Hindi learning in general. So if you're interested, please don't fail to hit the subscribe button. Earlier, I made a video about the first person pronouns in Hindi. If you haven't watched it, I will drop the link below and you can check it out. So let's jump into the video. Tu, tum, or aap. These are the three ways one can say you in Hindi. In English, the second person is used only with the word you. There is no other alternative. But in Hindi, depending on the level of formality between the speaker and the other, one can use tu, tum, or aap. So let's see the first second person pronoun, which is tu. Tu is used to address people who are very close or intimate to the speaker. There is no formality between the speaker and the person spoken to. The person spoken to could be a close friend, a sibling, or anyone who is younger, or it could also be God. But the downside to this pronoun is that it is also used with servants and anyone who's down the line in the social hierarchy. Therefore, unless the speaker is very confident about his or her relationship with the person spoken to, it's not advisable to use this pronoun. The conjugation to tu is hai. When we begin a sentence with tu, it ends with hai. And since tu is an informal and a singular pronoun, the noun, the adjective, and the verb used in the sentence is singular in number. Let's see some examples. Tu ladka hai, you're a boy. Tu ladki hai, you're a girl. तू अच्छा लड़का है, you're a good boy. तू अच्छी लड़की है, you're a good girl. तू अच्छा आदमी है, you're a good man. तू अच्छी बहन है, you're a good sister. So the adjective and the verbs used in these sentences are singular in nature, indicating that the pronoun is singular and informal. The next second person pronoun which we'll be seeing is tum. Tum is addressed to people who more or less belong to the same peer group as the speaker. It is a very casual way of addressing a person, and the person could be a sibling, a colleague, or a friend, or anyone who can be addressed informally. This pronoun is neither a very intimate pronoun or a very formal pronoun. It is a very friendly way of addressing a person, but this pronoun cannot be used with elders or with new acquaintances. The tum pronoun, though it is an informal pronoun, and it is addressed to a singular person, it is considered as a plural pronoun and not as a singular pronoun. But tum is considered as a plural pronoun only when the tum is addressed to a male. Only in the case of masculine gender, it acts as a plural pronoun. But in the case of a feminine gender, it is a singular pronoun. When the tum is addressed to a male, the noun, the adjective, and the verb in the sentence is in plural form, in gender and in number. But when it is addressed to a female, the noun, adjective, and the verb in the sentence is in singular form, in number, and in gender. The conjugation to tum is ho. When we begin a sentence with tum, it ends with ho. So let's see some examples. When the sentence is addressed to a male, we say, you're a good boy. Tum अच्छे लड़के हो. So you would notice that I'm not saying tum अच्छा लड़का हो, I'm saying tum अच्छे लड़के हो, because as I said, in the case of masculine gender, the tum becomes a plural pronoun. Hence, the adjective and the noun, acha and ladka, changes to achhe ladke. Let's see the same sentence in past tense. If I say, you were a good boy, then I would say, tum achhe ladke the. So you see, the achhe ladke, the achhe is the adjective and the ladke is the noun and the the is the verb. So all three changes into plural form, masculine plural form. Let's see another example with respect to female gender. So you are a good girl. Tum achhi ladki ho. So you see there's no change. It is considered, the tum in case of feminine gender, it is considered as a singular pronoun. So therefore we say tum achhi ladki ho. Let's see the same example in past tense. You were a good girl. तुम अच्छी लड़की थी. So here again, the adjective, the noun, and the verb is in singular form, is in singular feminine gender. The tum pronoun can also be addressed to a group of people instead of an individual informally. To address to a group, the only word which follows the tum is log. Log means people. So let's see an example. If I want to say to a group of men or to a group of mixed genders, if I want to say, you people are good friends, I would say, tum log अच्छे दोस्त हो. So you see, like instead of tum, I'm saying tum log. So this can be used to address a group. So the same sentence, if I'm addressing to a female group, then I would say, tum log अच्छी दोस्त हो. So you people are good friends. The next second person pronoun which we'll be seeing is aap. When we wish to say you in a very formal way, we use aap in Hindi. Aap is considered as the most safest of all the three second person pronouns in Hindi. Often, when a speaker is in doubt about the formality of the relationship he or she is speaking to, it is always safe and it is recommended to use aap pronoun. This aap pronoun is particularly used with elders and with new acquaintances. But in case if the speaker wants to be formal to any person, he or she can use aap with them. Aap is considered as a plural and a formal pronoun. Hence, the conjugation to aap is hain, nasal. So when we begin a sentence with aap, we end the sentence with hain. Being a formal and a plural pronoun, when aap is addressed to a male, then the noun, the adjective, and the verb in the sentence changes into masculine plural form. But in the case of a female gender, when it is addressed to a female, only the auxiliary verb changes into plural form. Let's see some examples. You're a good man. आप अच्छे आदमी हैं. So you see the adjective and the verb is changing into masculine plural form. Whereas admi doesn't change because it's a masculine noun not ending with a. In the case of a female, if I'm addressing the same sentence, you're a good woman, if I say, then the sentence would be aap achhi mahila hain. So you see, achhi is the adjective, it doesn't change, and mahila also doesn't change. Only the auxiliary verb hain is feminine plural. Aap can also be addressed to a group of people instead of an individual formally. And for this, just like the tum pronoun, we add the word log along with aap. Example, if I want to say, you people are good friends to a formal group. The group could be all male or it could be a mixed gender group. The translation would be, aap log अच्छे दोस्त हैं. The same sentence, if I'm addressing to only a female group, then it would be, aap log अच्छी दोस्त हैं.